we go. YouTube, TikTok. Perfect. Fantastic. We're on both of them. So today, I'll wait till a lot of people start coming in. But today, I want to woof out the well. See the edges? I'm going to take care of a lot of these edges today. And then, I'm going to take care of a lot of these edges. Oh, you... TikTok don't like me today. TikTok don't like me. Well, is TikTok going to actually come on? Come on, TikTok. Do what you got to do. We're going to try it again. Hey, Ernest, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get TikTok back on again. Yes, resume, you dumbass. Okay, well, that's back on. Let's see how long that stays. Now, TikTok goes back out again, and you guys didn't see it, right? Yeah, very good. All right, so today we're actually going to do the smoothing out of the edges. And so that's why I wanted to bring you guys in a little closer so you guys could actually see it, or see me doing all that, or however you want to call it. You know, it don't matter. So, it's the way we're going to go. Oh boy. I need a little extra room. Shit. Damn nabbit. And after I get done doing the edges, smoothing out the edges, I actually want to do the drilling, which you guys can't see none of that crap. I actually want to take this thing, which I was supposed to make me a template, damn it. Freaking do it yet. But stick that in here, and then, so, but we gotta do the edges first, because I want to get these damn things on the ball, get them rolling, so that way we can actually start painting these, and putting them in together, and putting them on the website, so hope you guys can buy them, if you want to. Anywho. Alright, let me get moving. Let me get myself situated. Alright, I got a fan. I need to get the hell out of here. Crap. Alright, here we go. Ow. Damn it. Get in there. Really? Real? Freaking real. Alright, good, it leans. No, I still haven't gotten rid of those holes. No, I haven't. No, you're French. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to give a like. And all the rest of you, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate all you guys. So, here we go. We're actually going to be wire wheel right here. We're going to be smoothing these edges out. And these are blades for inline spinners. Inline spinners is the actual things for fishing lures, which is, do I have one closely? Yes, I do. Bam. So these are the blades, and I'm going to be smoothing out the edges on these. So away we go. All right. I got about 60 to 70 of them to do. So here's all the ones I got to do. Oh, wait a minute. I got more than that, because I got like 2 handfuls. So I got to smooth all the edges out first, because I actually cut these out by hand. So since I cut them out by hand, I got to smooth all the edges out on all of these. Yes, they sound like change, don't they? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my pocket. And you'll be able to see some of these, if I could actually show you guys. Good luck. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I always need it. You see how some of the little ripples are on here? looks like a coin in a sense. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. And then you see how it's kind of like flat right here? When I use this, it'll actually round it out quite a bit. Yeah, for you guys here on TikTok, you see the little ridge? When I actually use the wire wheel, that will actually take that off, and this will be rounded out. So I'm going to start on this one the very first. So let's get going. Now there is going to be a little noise, so if it is too loud for you guys, just turn your sound down just a little bit, and I'll just keep on rolling. That little ridge, look at that. Yeah, nice and smooth all the way around. I still got a little burr on the one side here. Still got that little burr, but that wire wheel does a very good job doing that. Frenchies? No, we don't speak French in here. Gotta be careful, it does get a little hot. It's starting to look good though, see it? Very nice. Doing good, but we did a little burr. This kitchen thing. I say that's pretty damn good. Look at that. I do these a little more on the edge here, so I can feel a little rough edges. I need to get that done. I don't speak French. Okay. Thanks everybody on TikTok for stopping in. I appreciate all of you on YouTube for stopping in too. Thank you. This is always the most time-consuming part of this whole entire process of this. But that's one of them. bigger one. That didn't get hot. Get in there. Alright, got that pretty well shaped really good. So since I got that like that, I got the burrs on the one side because what it does is it kind of folds it over a little bit. So once I do that, then all I do is just start taking all the burrs all off on this side, and I'm done. Gotta be careful though. Yeah. That's the best part about this is that it does cool off real quick because it's so small. I mean, it is stinky. It's only like an inch and a half or inch and inch and a half, I think it is. So this is so small, it does cool off. And also the air, I don't know if you can see it, but the air that comes off of this also does cool it down considerably too, which is also nice. Oh, that one's done. No rough edges, no burrs, no nothing. Oh, that one's done. Try another one. you're gonna say it. Don't say it. Is he making fishing lures? Yes, yes I am. Yes I am. I know, don't say it. You're supposed to use gloves. I know that. There. This is if Daddy wants his beer. Whoa! Almost done. I'll show you something in a minute. I'm kind of amped. The reason why I was kind of going, is because of this wasn't getting tightly shaped like what I wanted it to be. It's more kind of like a instead of coming up to an angle like what this does. But in all actuality, it's actually not that bad. Now that I kind of did something. Hey, True Con stopping in, Veronica. How you doing? Well. Look who's here. Who has your cat drug? Not one cat, but like 12 outside plus 3 inside, so 15 of them. Let me finish the little edge right here. I think that was a good stuff. This is going to be the most tedious process of the whole entire thing. But that thing that I got, that I showed you guys yesterday as a mail call, I hope will eliminate all of this. You know what I'm doing now? To eliminate this process, this time of doing this, and the fine caving all at the same time. So quick, one time. 3 of them. I'll do 10 of them, and then I'll turn this thing off a little bit. So I want to do a little bit different one. they got faster they heat up. Hey! Oh! Hell yeah! Hey, ow! 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 Now you little bastard! Damn! Alright. Take this off. Take the burner off. Take the burner off. That's enough for now. Or them. The middle one right here. Damn. Yeah, that's a little rip. A little dip. See how that little dip? That's a goal. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Alright. Get a little burr. Take the burr off. Boom. Remember how that little lip? Gone. The lip gone. Woo, yeah, boy. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Then we'll be doing damn good. Alright, let me do a little smaller one. So I'll cut this thing off. But I still got a whole bunch I'm going to do. I'm trying to look for some smaller ones. I have a good array of ones that I can do. Here we go. Here we go, small ones. Here we go. I know. I should have been a lot more organized. I know. Sorry. Alright. Let's do this one and this one at the same time. So that means 5, 6, 7. actually going pretty quick. This actually went pretty quick. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty nice. That was really good. Thank you everybody on TikTok for coming in. And Naya, thank you very much for coming in on YouTube. I appreciate it. That one went really quick. Let's see if I can do this one just quick, huh? Here, let me show you guys what I'm actually doing. Alright, how do I... There we go. Alright. Touch you guys down a little bit. Hold on. Well, I guess they can't do that on that one. Hold that dot. There we go. See, what I'm doing, I'm taking this, and I'm just kind of going along with the little man up here. Without getting my finger on that. Because it will hurt when you do your finger on that. Woo! Don't forget it gets hot too. Can't forget that. Yeah, I had that little, this up here, I want to make it round, completely round, or round, curved, thick. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Alright. You don't know how to get it walking weird. See that? Look at that. Up here? Yeah, look at that. I gotta make that more into a point. See that? Look at that. There we go. Now we're getting it. And now we're getting it. Whoop, whoop. Everybody say whoop, whoop. Come on. Everybody say whoop, whoop. Everybody now, whoop, whoop. There it is, fine. Yeah. And that's pretty good. See how the thing came out to be a little bit better on the top piece and down the bottom? See how much more rounder it is? Nice. Very nice. Alright, I'll do 2 more. So that way we have quite a bit. I'm going to do these. We'll shut the thing on. Got the bird, they got the egg. That one is done. See how the edges come out really good? Especially the top piece too. Look at that. That's pretty damn good. Thank all of you for coming in. I appreciate it. We're going to do one more. One more. Burrs on this side, so you can see the burrs, and take the burrs off. See all the burrs on one side? Yeah, I'm gonna take those off. what they look like. When you start taking the bird off of one side, sometimes they'll fold over on the other side. And it's just easy to come along and just scrape off the last bit of it on the other side. And after that, no problem, no worries, no nothing. I'd say that's pretty damn good. That is actually very, very good. Look at that. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Ooh, sorry guys. Look how smooth that is. It actually comes out very nice. Especially doing it by hand. Yeah, that comes out very, very nice doing it by hand. Very, very nice. So, there's that other one. Let me bring you guys over here real quick like. Show you basically what we've done already so far. Alright, I have to touch you guys up just a little bit. Alright, here we go. So there's that one. Nobody wants to see my nose hairs, right? Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thanks all you guys for coming in over on TikTok. I appreciate all you guys sticking around, and everybody that's over here on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys for sticking around and watching me do that. I appreciate that. But so let's hear. Let's see. There's that one. There's that one. They're both pretty close, almost exactly the same. They've bent a little bit, but you see, they're almost exactly the same. If I go to turn it around, you can see they're lined up just perfectly. Now, I believe I did another one, so that way there's three of them. Here's another one. Same thing. We'll put that one right next to with all those. They all pretty much line up just perfectly. The edges are pretty close to perfect. You see that one kind of bulls out a little bit. That's okay though, no worries. And I'll turn it around, and you see how they all kind of pretty much line up to almost exactly alike. You see they'll actually, yeah, see? There's a little bit of slight variances, but again, when you're making them by hand, there is going to be some slight variances, just ever so slightly. Now, you probably won't notice any of the slight variances. I will, because I'm the one making them. But you, if you was to have these already on one of these, you probably wouldn't even notice it. You wouldn't even notice the slight variances whatsoever. So that's those. Then I did two of these. Pretty damn near close. Now, I will admit, and I'm sure you could already see the difference between the two. This one's a little bit more pointier than this one, especially on that one end. Now, if I turn it around, that one got a little funky. I don't know what the hell happened there. You look at that one. It's like more of a knife type of thing, isn't it? What the hell? But I'm sure if I put them together, which you'll see. Looks pretty damn near close on the one end, but wait till I turn it around. You'll see. One is a little bit shorter than the other. Do you see that? Just ever so slightly. And a little bit on the thinner side too. Just ever so slightly. Not much. Is it going to be noticeable? No. Not at all. Not very much. So that's two of those. And then I believe I did 3 of these. Now these, there's definitely one you're going to notice. And it's going to be that one. But white in the middle. Yes, right? White in the middle. That one you're going to notice. Because it's not, I didn't work on that one enough. And you see it's not quite as pointy. So when you go to put them all together, one's going to stick out a little bit more of a sore thumb than the other. And you can definitely tell the difference. See it? Look at that. Oh, come on. Barely, yeah. You can see some of the difference. Yeah, see, there we go. But again, when it's on the bait itself, you know, on the inline part, when it's on one of these, are you going to notice it? Absolutely not. No, you sure the hell won't. Especially when it's all on there. Nope, you won't even notice it. But if you do, remember, there's always going to be a slight variances of some sort. So the part that you just seen me do, what I actually did was smooth off the edges. And I used the wire wheel instead of the actual grinding wheel because I have more control over how much is actually being taken off on the sides. The grinding wheel is not a fine grinding wheel, so it actually wants to start chipping away at it, and I don't want that. So it actually will start, since this is thin metal, it actually wants to bend it too. If I wanted to keep doing that with these, I would have to get a really fine stone on the grinding wheel to actually really make these like really precise, and probably, you know, a little bit less time. But that was one of the reasons why I did get this thing yesterday, which I did kind of go through and refine to make sure that everything was, you know, in tip-top shape, and it pretty much is. It's all ready to go. I just got to make the dies for it. Once I make the dies for it, then it's mainly just going to go through and punch, and then bam, already one out. And then go through and punch, another one already out. Instead of me going through like what I was doing before, taking my tin snips and cutting them all out and then grinding them down and then doing all the other stuff. And also me going through and bending them. It's all going to be done in one punch. The only difference is now I would still have to go through and drill the hole, which I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. But that punch or that arbor press is going to save a hell of a lot of time, especially from being on the bench grinder. But I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them already. 9. I was going to do 10, so well, that's close to doing that. So actually, let's go through and drill the holes. So if I have almost 10 of them, and actually go through and make at least 10 of them, and then bend them, then they'll be ready for paint. The more I do of these, the more I can take pictures of them, and the more I can put them on the website, which the website is ShowFlies.com. ShowFlies.com. And if you go there now, you'll actually see that I've put some stuff already on there. And you can see that I'm actually starting to, you know, build the website up. Because I did add some stuff on yesterday. You cannot buy anything just yet. That's coming in the process. because I want to get a lot more things on there before I actually fully open up the site completely. So yes, let's get to doing it. All right. I probably won't have to narrow you guys down that much. You see, that took me 48 minutes to do that many of these, 10 of them. When I get the other thing, it's going to take way less time than this. Okay, so let's see. All right, can you guys see? Not quite, huh? All right, hold on a minute. Sorry for the little jiggles. Oh, sorry for the little jiggles. There we go. All right. We're going to tighten you down just a smidge so you're not rocking back and forth. All right, there you go. You guys comfortable? Really? Okay, good. I'm glad. All right, so I forgot what bit I actually have in here. Completely, totally forgot. So if you guys are going to ask me what size, I'll be like, oh, I can't remember. I think it's less than 1/8 of an inch. I believe that's what it would be. So, yeah. Like, really? Yes, really. Now, I will use gloves for this. And the reason why I didn't wear gloves at the time that I was grinding these down is because the gloves I don't have full control over. Sometimes they can actually slip right out of my hands with my gloves being on. That's one reason why I didn't wear gloves. So, yeah, do I burn my fingers? Hell yeah, I do. Absolutely I do. Is it fun? Well, to each is their own, I guess. So let's get to drilling these out, shall we? At least 9 of them. These should go pretty quick. Yeah, these should go pretty quick. And I will actually have to label some of these, especially these. And the reason why I say label, or what I mean by label, is picking the best side, or the side that either looks more the crappiest, or the side that looks, like, So that would be the label part that I would basically use for myself, labeling so I could drill the hole. So the rest of the part that actually is more visible when it's not, when it's in the clevis, when the other part, that would be down here that you basically see with your eyes more than anything else. Because normally when you're looking at those particular lures, and I'm sure it's going to be the same thing with the fish too, you're going to be seeing this part more than anything else. Because you can see the clevis already kind of hides a little bit of that. Just a little bit of it. So your full attention is going to be from here on down. That's where you're going to basically be looking at it. And I'm sure that it's going to be the same thing for the fish too. But it's still going to work though otherwise. But let's get to drill them out. All right, I will use gloves on this one. Yes, I will. I will use gloves on this one. You're like, really? You didn't use gloves at the time that you're... Yes, I know. Shh. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. All right. Again, there is going to be just a little bit of noise. So if it does too much for you, go ahead and turn your sound down just a little bit if it's too loud for you. Wait a minute. All right, wait a minute, come here. Well. I want to try to get it centered on there too. I also don't want to get too far down. So that way I can't put the clevis on there. And that's one of the reasons why I wear gloves. Because that could definitely happen. And let that be a lesson to a lot of you there too. If you think, oh, well, I ain't going to wear gloves on one of the, you better. In all actuality, you should be wearing gloves on all of this. I should be too. Yes. I know I'm not, doing the whole thing. I know, but see? Not too bad of a hole. It does make some little burrs on the side, which I'm going to just take a little bit of those burrs off on this. Did bend it just a little bit too, but it's not so bad. Pretty good. It did have a little burr. I know, you guys saw that too, huh? I know you did. Yeah, I know you did. But see, that's pretty good right there. Not bad. That's one of them. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You guys half-ass see that? Well, barely. Let's see if you guys can see this. Hold on. I get my fat ass arm out the way you guys could. Alright, here we go. Alright, where's the switch? You stupid ass. There we go. Also going slow makes a huge difference too. That one didn't really have any burrs at all. See, going slow does make a huge difference. Alright, that's two. Gotta keep on going. Another one. Not bad. This is why a template would actually do very well. This would be one of the reasons why. See how off that is? It's not quite centered. I mean, I'll still use it for myself, but yeah, you see? It's not quite centered. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, not quite centered. That's why a template is always, when you have a template already mounted on here, and you just stick this thing in, drill it, done, over with. The template keeps it to where it's right in the same spot each and every time. bad free-handed. Yeah, I'm not too bad free-handed. Not too bad at all free-handed. Not great, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'll show them to you when I get more all of them done. I'll show them to you. Some of them come out really, really good. Come on. There we go. I gotta take my time a little. I gotta take my time on some of these. Good. Now, we come to the two that I got a label. One's not too bad to easy to label. I can just pretty much use probably this end or this end because both of them still look pretty good on both ends. Except for that one is a little more pointy, so I might use that end and actually cut it. Or I mean, drill it. Drill it out. Now I'm going to have to bring that in a little bit more, which I don't really like, but it's better than throwing it out there at the edge and it gets all messed up. So it does kind of lean in a little bit when it's starting to drill in there. And it starts to, the bit starts to lock a little bit, and I don't like that. You stupid ass. Alright, we're going to turn this damn thing around. Hold on a minute. Damn thing's starting to piss me off. Alright, little son of a bitch. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's not too bad. I gotta take it easy. Once I take it easy, then it starts to actually drill in a little bit instead of starting to walk, which is a good thing. That was actually pretty damn good. Yeah, that was actually pretty damn good. Look at that. Yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, last one. Alright, let's see. A little bird on that one end. So you know what I'm going to do? Because this one looks a little bit more funkier than what this one does. I'm going to use this end. not too bad. That one does have some burrs. So I am going to take those burrs off real quick. And then I'll show you all the stuff what we've done so far. So now that we're basically going to get them ready for painting. So that's one of them already right there. It probably needs to be taken care of a little bit more, but actually not too bad. Yeah, I better take that off, because that's going to look different when I paint it too. Because any imperfections that you basically have, you're gonna be able to see when it comes to that. What the hell? All right, something happened. All right, I don't see no. What the heck? Okay, so TikTok's still going, but this one has a little problems. Oh, all right, whatever. Good enough. We'll let it go. Conversations. What the hell is that? Chat filter. Top messages. All messages. Okay. We'll do it again. Chat filter. Top messages. All the messages went. What the hell? Maybe YouTube over here is having problems. Yeah, because all the messages went. Where did all the messages go? Okay, no messages. Hold on. Nope. Nothing yet. All right, let me restart again. Hold on. Sorry, TikTok. No, YouTube's having problems. This time it's down.